had an epiphany and I wanted to share. My name is Danielle and I'm the founder of Make Them Mainstream, supporting and celebrating females in STEM by teaching tutoring and STEM education. And this is my entrepreneurial journey. So earlier today, I filmed a video about how my day had not been wonderful. And there were some problems that were happening and I didn't know how to fix it. And then there was a lot of self-doubt and not good self-talk happening in my head. And so I posted that video yesterday, and then this is going to come out the day after. And I had an epiphany while listening to YouTube because, I started doing productive things and I wanted to get out of that negative self-talk. So I started listening to inspirational and motivational YouTube videos because I really enjoy doing that, and I can listen to them while doing mindless work. And so I'm listening to Impact Theory, and Seth Godin is the guest on Impact Theory, and he was like, I've never been an entrepreneur for the money. And it clicked in my head. Every time that I have self-doubt, every time that I think that I can't do this or that I'm not good enough or anything, or every time that I have a bad day about my entrepreneurial journey, is because that's when I start thinking about the money. I'm not in this for the money. I truly want to support and celebrate females in STEM because I feel like we can't have a world without supporting and celebrating females in STEM, but females in general and everyone in the world in general. I feel like we can't do that. So supporting and celebrating are words that I chose specifically for the Make Them Mainstream motto. And that's why I want to teach people how to be tutors, because I feel like that is a tool to teach people how to support and celebrate each other, because they're teaching students and they have to be patient and they have to have empathy and they have to develop themselves as a leader and an academic and a mentor. And I feel like in the course, I mentioned so many times to educate with love and empathy. And I mentioned so many times to support and celebrate your students. And that's what I want to teach people, is I want to change people's mindsets. And I want to make people feel like they have a say and that they do matter. And I want to cry because I'm really, really happy. And that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm creating Make Them Mainstream, is to give people that chance to be yes, you matter, because everyone's voices matter. And I want to give people their voice, and I want to let people, have a say and know that they can raise their hand and stand up at the table and not hide in the shadows and be confident. Those are the things that I'm passionate about. And I would do this living in a van. I would do this living on the streets. As long as I had a laptop and a charger and connected to Wi-Fi, which I could, have my laptop, live on the streets, go to Barnes & Noble, use their Wi-Fi or Starbucks or wherever, plug in my laptop and work from there. I would still do that, because this isn't about the money. And that's always been who I am, as someone who doesn't care about money, because I was fortunate enough to be raised in a situation where it was never an issue. And so I don't, really, my hopes and dreams are not for material things until I start listening to other people, until I start having other people in my head being you need this and you need that, and that's why you're an entrepreneur, is so you can provide and so you can make this. And I'd literally be a hobo. I would choose to be a hobo and still do exactly what I'm doing. And it feels so good to say that out loud, because that's the first time that I've actually put it into words. I've expressed that, and my boyfriend understands that, my mom understands that, But this is the first time that I've really understood that this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. There I go. I'm getting all emotional again. Is like it's so exciting to me. And like when I have bad days, it's because I get in my head about like, you have to have this. And like, I don't have to have anything. I get to decide. It's my life. And that's what I want to preach to other people. And so when I get in my head about like, and have self-doubt and have negative talk and like listen to what society is telling me, like I'm going against how I actually personally feel, which is why I'm having bad days, is because I'm not listening to myself and I'm not talking to myself. And yeah, I just figured that out and I wanted to share with you guys because I feel like you deserve to know, and I feel like you deserve to see the process of how like I went from like, wow, today sucks, to being like, holy fudge nuggets. Like, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. And yeah.